What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Trading Crypto. Double C, what's up? 1212 if everything sounds great. Make sure music's not too loud for you guys. So what's going on, man? We really haven't been doing a whole lot lately here. BTC got rejected off that 52,000 that we talked about last live stream. 53 actually. So we did hit 53 on BTC before we started seeing that pullback. Indicators right now on the day chart are looking like BTC is going to continue to pull back. We do have that sell signal that actually popped in today. We got a sell signal that popped in today on the day chart. RSI started to deviate down here on the day chart, and the MACD the last 3 days has been losing its bullish momentum on BTC. So I wouldn't be surprised if BTC did go back down to 45 for one more time to test out that 786 and then to infinity and beyond from that point on. So we'll see what the beginning of the week brings, but all indicators on the day chart are overbought right now. We knew this resistance area is going to be very, very critical for BTC to overtake. Not that one, the other one. Very, very important for BTC. It was a prior heavy resistance area going all the way back to 2021. And obviously we didn't break it on the first try. So I just think we're gonna see a little bit of cool down for BTC, one final dip until we break out much higher. So I would say pull back down to 45 and then from there rally to, you know, our 60,000 range sometime in March, end of March maybe. So you guys know, if you've been watching the channel, I've been wearing my hat, right? So I decided to make a new hat with my new logo. So this is my old logo right here. And my patches came in. Look how big these things are. They're huge. They don't even fit on my hat. So I'm gonna have to like reorder those or something. I was hoping to wear those today, but fortunately it didn't happen.
I'm afraid I can't say.
Fortunately, it did not happen. So we got Heart, welcome, Rising Sun, Lily, and Grizz Oso in the house. What's going on, everyone? Overall, looking pretty bullish. Overall, Bitcoin is looking crazy bullish. I just think we're going to be seeing a slight pullback until we start rallying to higher highs. I mean, even if you draw the fib on the short term, because I was looking at this yesterday, even if you don't want to be bearish down to 45, I would at least be bearish down to 47 to the 618 here in the short term. You need a bigger head. I know, right? I was thinking about just sticking it right here in my forehead, right? I can put it on a shirt, but I mean, it's huge. It's huge, way too big. Yeah, 786 is at 49. I don't think that's gonna hold us. I think the 618 would be our best case scenario at 47, 46. Quick down to 45. So I'm gonna be slightly bearish on BTC here, but overall, man, I'm extremely bullish. Extremely bullish. Need a bigger head for the hat. So what's up, CC Ben? So busy, bro. Can you please do a TA on Zcash and Horizon Zen? I'm all in those two. Yeah, but with that, hang on. I did make another pot of tea. If you're in my morning stream, I have a whole nother pot of tea here, so I need to get some tea. Gotta get some energy for the live stream. All right. That's hot. So Zcash, huh? You're all in on Zcash. Zcash is up 5.4 at 25.98, $383 million market cap with a max supply of 21 million. Zcash. Hasn't Zcash been running? I thought Zcash had a nice pump. Oh, maybe I was wrong. Yeah, so Zcash has actually been bearish since April 2021. It looks like you had a fake out right here. You had your fake out of the prior resistance flip support, and it just started riding on that prior resistance flipping support. Hopefully this was the bottom right here. You got two really nice, oh no, that's one of the 3-day. You got about 5 really bullish days going on right now for Zcash. Hopefully you can continue. You got a very, very deep buy signal as well on the 14th of February. RSI is looking strong to the upside. MACD is looking bullish. So short term for Zcash, we are looking bullish, man. I would say keep an eye on the 618 for the short term resistance. which is at about 2750. If you break over 2750, I think you have a chance at finally seeing a decent reversal here and finally breaking out of the downtrend that you've been in since April of 2021. So yeah, Zcash doesn't look horrible. It just hasn't ran yet. It just has not ran yet. So I'd be keeping an eye on 2750. You break over that, it's going to start moving. Indicators are looking strong here as well. Completely reset. A lot of moon juice to run to the upside. And you said Zen. Horizon. Zen. Yo, look at that pump you guys had 2 days ago. That was a pretty decent sized pump right there, wasn't it? That was 44%. 44% until you got that rejection, man. This seems to be a pretty important price area for, oh, why isn't it all the way across? For Zen. Yeah, you got rejected from it back in November 2023, and you just got rejected from that price range again. Indicators on the day chart are a little high here. Your RSI is high, your WTX is high, your MACD is high. So if we are expecting a pullback, I would keep the pullback at around the worst case scenario 618. We're currently on the 786 at 1145. If you break below 1145, I'd say 618 would be the lowest right here at around 975. Worst case scenario, then start rallying up from that point on. So Horizon's not looking horrible. We just need to break out from these prior highs of 2023. I mean, technically speaking, you have been bullish since June of 2023, putting in higher highs and higher lows. If you want to go by it that way, because you have a low here, you have a high here, you have a low here, higher high, higher low, and then higher high. So technically speaking, you still are making some bullish movement, some bullish structure here for Horizon. It just hasn't ran yet, and it'll run eventually. You know, all coins will run eventually with BTC. Well, not all coins, but majority of the coins will run when BTC runs. Donkey Schlong candle. All in on those two, huh? I mean, it could be a good play. I don't know anything about them. I mean, from the all-time high to the low here, you are getting rejected the 236. So if you're looking for the long-term fibs, you need to break over. You break over 12 bucks. Break over 12 bucks. Your next resistance area is around 20. So it doesn't look bad. Indicators just a little high here on the short term. Baby Bonk down 7.5%. They actually have their AMA going right now. I thought it was supposed to be at 3 p.m., but they pushed it back to 2, so it actually started 5 minutes ago. I'll just have to re-listen to it. But yeah, we actually broke out of this bullish structure. Now we're doing the back test right now. If you've been following my channel, I've talked about that over and over and over again. Breaking out of a structure, back testing it as support. If the support holds, that's when you start running. So the 1 hour chart showing that, 4 hour chart showing it even stronger here. Back testing that prior resistance flip support. So this is a very critical, I would say, next day or two for Baby Bonk. We have to see a bounce off this. If we don't see a bounce off this, we're falling back into this downtrend here, which nobody wants. I don't want that whatsoever. So hopefully this is the prior resistance flip support. It is doing the back test right now, which is always the scariest part when you're looking at a coin, is your breakout back test for a confirmation, because you're like, is it going to hold? Is it not going to hold? But indicators here aren't looking bad. I mean, you have your maximum bearishness was February 18th, which is earlier today. But since then, we've been seeing lower and lower signs of bearishness throughout the day today on Baby Bonk. 4 hour chart as well. I mean, 4 hour chart actually just flipped bearish 8 hours ago. So we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully hopefully the AMA that they're having right now pumps this bad boy. Because if we capitulate, man, if we capitulate, we're going down to approximately 1628. But over and over again, though, we've talked about that breakout, back test, and then to the moon. So we're back testing right now. It's always the scariest part. It's always the scariest part. So only time will tell. I'd say the next day or so. Next day or so. Donkey candle. So they actually are. Hang on, I'm gonna pop on here real quick. See what they're saying on the AMA. Or are they not even talking yet? Oh, they're not even talking yet, so we haven't even really missed anything. But yeah, I'm going to tune into this probably after the live stream, see what they're talking about. Leave that for now. Go back. So another coin we were keeping a close eye on was Simba as well. Simba is a meme coin on top of Sui. That's Sui. I don't want Sui. I want Simba. I did a video yesterday. They're able to earn quite a bit of money providing liquidity for Simba. I mean, look at Simba here. This thing, we found it at around 10K market caps at 34K now. This thing's been putting in higher highs and higher lows ever since February 4th, man. And we talked about it in the prior TA videos. This is the moon line right here. Oh shoot, hang on, let me fix that. This is the moon line right here, breaking above 5155, and we're working our way to it. You can't tell me this isn't a bullish structure right here. A nice rounded bottom, then you can come up here around that high, maybe see a little back test, cup and handle, and then to the moon, or just smash right through this. With a small market cap like this, things can run very, very quickly. And there's not a whole lot of meme coins on top of Sui, which is the thing. And Sui coin's been putting in, or Sui, however you guys want to say it, has been putting in higher highs every single day. Sui coin has been putting in new all-time highs. So Sui's actually up 3.8% or 2.8%, $1.80. All-time high was 10 months ago. It says all-time highs 10 months ago here, but if you actually go to the charts show a different all-time high. So I don't know where they got that from. You see, the charts show an all-time high of $1.98 here yesterday actually. So this is a meme coin we got in back here actually. So we're riding this. I'm holding it. There's no reason to sell right now, right? We're up 2x on it. Still looking very, very strong. This is kind of what I'm hoping happens. We head up here, see a little back test, and then we just blast through and run. Absolutely rip. So fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Yeah, you can actually earn a lot of passive income on this too. You go Turbo Finance, and you just go to Turbo Finance here, and you go to earn. Turbo Finance, and you go to earn. And you can see all the different liquidity pools that you can provide liquidity for on top of Sui. 103% APR, that's for the lowest. You can change the APR in any of these. And then if you go look for Simba, there's a Simba one right here for 708% APR. If you add liquidity, you get 708% APR if the price range maintains between 105 and 3573. If it goes below that, you're not earning 708%. If it goes above that, you're not earning it. You could actually bring this all the way back down here and earn 186 APR. And look at that price range. It's pretty much guaranteed 186 APR because the price range is just massive. And then obviously you can do 37,000% APR, which gives you a very, very small window. So I wouldn't recommend doing this high percentage because you probably wouldn't earn that much because the price could fluctuate drastically between 1922 and 1961. So this is just a different way to earn. And as of right now, Simba with a big, you want to look for coins. If you guys do something like this, you want to look for coins that have a big current range, like a large range with a large APR. So you can see 443% if the coin stays between 6528 and 5774. That's a pretty decent sized range right there. Other coins on here, you can do stable coin Sui. You only earn 36% on that because obviously it's a stable coin, right? People know what the price is going to be. So kind of a neat way to earn some passive income right there just by providing some liquidity. I told you Casper is the only crypto in the world. Casper sucks, bro. Get that shit out of my channel. Nah, I'm just kidding. Casper's not looking bad. Finally, it's finally putting in a new all-time high. I mean, it's been bearish since November 2023. Yeah, it doesn't look bad, man. You actually broke above your all-time high right here. If you draw off the initial uptrend, the next resistance is all the way up here at around 35 cents. Call the mods. Yeah, so Casper's not looking bad. Indicators right now, MACD on the day chart's looking bullish here. Not as large of an engulfing candle today as we would have hoped for, but it's still engulfing. RSI is pretty high as well. We do like to enter the overbought territory on CAS. I would just keep a close eye on this general area of around 75, because that is a normal area in which CAS gets rejected off of on the RSI. Yeah, we've broken above it a couple times before, but more likely than not, we've seen rejections from that area on the RSI. So we'll keep an eye on that. If you break above that, then it pretty much guarantees you running up to that overbought territory on the RSI, which would bring you up to the 1236. But yeah, Caspa's not looking bad. It's gonna be a strong coin in the bull run for sure. For sure, it's the forever up coin, man. If you would have bought it back here in October 2022, it would have just ran. Been living in the charts. I've actually haven't been looking at a lot of charts lately. If you've been noticing, I haven't been uploading a lot of videos. Well, that's because they're not getting any views right now. So I mean, there's not a whole lot of people interested in the crypto market, and I'm dialed in. I don't want to get distracted. I have my game plan. I just want to, I'm just kind of just sitting back and letting it ride now. So I actually enjoy doing live streams more than just making a bunch of videos. So as the market picks up, obviously, and more people come to the crypto space and we start getting more, you know, more views and activity in crypto, I'll be pumping out a lot more videos than I have been. But as of right now, I'm just taking a little bit of breather, calm before the storm, right? Just like everyone says, BTC right now is the calm before the storm. Once we break above those all-time highs, it's to infinity and beyond, I swear. It's gonna be crazy. Been living in the charts. Can you chart CRPT Cryptium? Yeah, we can look at it. CRPT. Yeah, so it's a KuCoin play, huh? So what do we have here? We have a market, wow, very small market cap, only 3.8 million, only 94 million coins in circulation. So that's a good setup for some good gains right there. Small supply with a small market cap. It does have a little warning right here. Contract address changed, refer to blah, blah, blah. So I don't know what that's about. Oh, after KuCoin, oh, there's a KuCoin hack. What is this? Newscrypterium.com swap after KuCoin hack. I didn't see anything about a KuCoin hack. When did this happen? Let's see if it loads. Can't reach the site. The IP address could not be found. Ah, interesting. Currently available on the following markets: Gate.io, KuCoin, LA Token, Crypto.com, HTX, XT, KuCoin, CoinX. Okay, so it's available on quite a few exchanges. Whoa, we haven't charted this since colored fibs, bro. This is when I was first, getting into doing TA. You know, you just use the default settings when you log into TradingView. Had a big old bold line, big old colored fibs. Crazy. So this coin right now is still not bullish yet. We're looking like we're about ready to go, but we've been bearish since March of 2022. Putting in lower highs and lower lows. But one thing positive that I want to point out is this does look like a double bottom hopefully forming here for Crypterium. A bottom here and a bottom here. We haven't had a double bottom come in since back here in 2022, 2021, 2022. We had a bottom, and then we saw this nice rally to the upside. And then since then, we've just been going down. So this, in my personal opinion, looks like a possible reversal happening here for Crypterium. On top of that, you have the support area at around that 3.75 cents. So worst case scenario would be tight consolidation between this range until we broke out to the upside. Now, indicators right now are looking slightly bearish on the day chart. Your MACD is working towards a bearish crossover with your RSI starting to deviate down. I'd be focusing on the RSI uptrend support area right here, which does mean your coin could drop a little bit more because the RSI would drop a little bit more, but it doesn't look like it dropped much more, and most likely come back down and test these support areas at around 3.7, which in turn would mean the coin would continue consolidating within this tight little range right here. And then think of it like a spring. It gets all coiled up, right? And all that energy has to go somewhere. And then when you see that breakout, all that energy gets released and you see a very, very nice reversal come in. So hopefully it breaks out to the upside. I don't see why it wouldn't here. A lot of coins are starting their bull runs right now, and it's very hard to find coins that haven't made decent moves already. So this one might actually not be a bad one to keep on the radar, especially with the small market cap and small circulating supply. Because when it starts running, it could run. But I'd be keeping an eye on this low right here. You don't want to break below, I'd say 3.5. If you break below 3.5, it's just going to zero. But right now, I would say keep an eye on a double bottom. If we see a breakout to the upside, breakout back test, then we could see a big reversal to the upside. But yeah, it's not looking bad. It's not looking bad. We're nearing the end, it looks like, hopefully. So double bottom's bullish. Double bottom is bullish. So yeah, not financial advice. Might not be a bad time to pick some up, because I mean the all-time high on this was what? $1.95. Oh, $1.95 6 years ago. You're probably not getting back to that. They probably put more coins in circulation, I'm guessing. Yeah, they'd put a lot more coins in circulation. I mean, there's always a chance. But I mean, last bull run top, you were at $1. So I don't see why you can't hit $1 or more this bull run, right? Don't see why you can't hit $1 or more this bull run. We ain't seen nothing yet. The core man in the house, Hitachi, Solordi to the moon. I can't wait for alts to go nuts either, Grizz. I cannot wait for alts to go nuts. I'm just sitting tight. Just sitting tight.
Attracted to it, to be quite honest with you.
We're not going to listen to this for long. I just want to see if they're talking about anything important. Apparently not. I'll listen to it later. But yeah, Baby Bonk's having their AMA right now, so I'm pretty curious to see what that does to the price. Because we're actually I talked about Baby Bonk at the beginning of the live stream. I don't know if any of you guys, or there's probably some new people in the live stream right now. We're at a very critical moment here, back testing that prior resistance as support, actually testing it right now as support. And this is for the confirmation of the breakout right here. I don't want to see us break below this downtrend line. If we break below this, man, it's GG. So hopefully this AMA brings some more people and we see a nice breakout come in for Baby Bonk. So that's what we're looking for. Hopefully they drop some alpha in that AMA and we start ripping. Yeah, let's look at Solo. So Lordy, there you are. Yo, so Lordy's about ready to go nuclear, man. Look at the MACD. Oh shoot, I didn't want to delete that. Look at the MACD. Every single day since February 1st, you've been getting less and less bearish. Yes, I know the chart doesn't show that, but the indicators do show that. You have lighter and lighter red candles every single day, but one day. So you do have a little variant in there. But what this shows is the bearish momentum weakening on Solordi. And your moon line is actually the 618 right here at around 7403. So I'm curious to see what happens here for Solordi when this starts flipping green on the day chart. I mean, the 4 hours already been green. The 1 hour has a lot more variables to it. The 1 hour is actually looking like it's about ready to flip bullish as well. But I'm more focused on the day chart right here. This day chart looks extremely healthy. I mean, if you just take it, when in doubt, zoom out. This actually looks extremely healthy. You have your high, your low, your high, your low, and then you rally for a higher high. Everyone's focused on that short-term time frame. We're about ready to go into an absolute insane bull run right here. Doing TA on the one hour time frame really isn't going to do much now. Now it's the time to just buy spot and hold, not financial advice. But this is looking strong for a breakout here for sure. You came back down and tested your prior all-time high as support, which you did deviate below it for 2 days. That was kind of a shakeout. So thank goodness you're back above it. So Lordy has to get over that 618, and then we can probably see a pretty decent sized rally to the upside right now. So I'd be keeping an eye on rallying over the 618 right here at around 7530. We get over that, man, that's going to be an absolute insane reversal. And I wouldn't be shocked at all if we saw that reversal and then the high bring us up to that 1618, because it looks like on the long-term time frame we are starting to progress into some sort of channel right here. Oh shoot, I'm not used to this. I'm used to trading view, so let me see if I can get this to work. I'll extend it. Yeah, see, so Lordy does look like it's consolidating within this channel right here, which if I get rid of the fibs, if you went in doubt, zoom out, look at this bad boy. Look at this bad boy right here. You have the top of the channel, bottom of the channel, top of the channel, bottom of the channel. And right on cue, what happened? You bounced off the bottom of the channel. So what's next? Rallying to the top of that channel at around 2 cents. So from where we're currently at, 2 cents is approximately another 30x. So 30x possibility in the cards here. Not financial advice, of course. It's a new coin, but I wouldn't put it past them. I've been a part of the Slordy team since day one, and I've seen some stuff that they could do, and they've been putting in some work, that's for sure. And even on the large fib, from the top to the from the all-time high to the all-time low, if we get rid of this channel real quick, we bounced off that 618 absolutely perfectly, which shows sign of strength. The 618 is a very powerful support and resistance area, and for us to not break below that 618 out of the lifelong fib right there, it's looking very, very strong, especially with the indicators about ready to flip bullish on the day chart. So let's keep an eye on this channel. We'll keep this channel drawn. I'm bullish on Slordy. I think the next run, you know, each one of these candles of the day, it's not going to be a straight 30x, but I wouldn't be shocked at all if we went up to, you know, that 1272 right there, which if we go from the low back to that high, that's around a 37x from where we're currently at. You know, toss 1K and get 30K. Not financial advice, right? NFA. But yeah, Slordy's looking geared up. It's looking juiced, that's for sure. You know, it's only a $617,000 market cap, 160,000 locked in liquidity. It's been out for only almost 2 months now. Oh yeah, solid. I'll have to share this with the Slordy. I haven't looked at Slordy chart in a hot minute, but this is looking good. So here we go. Potential, loving it. Listen to the devs and a future project, not just a meme coin dump. Yeah, man. I keep in touch with the devs quite often. We chatted up and whatnot like that. They're starting to. I haven't chatted with them lately. I know they're starting to get into GameFi and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. But the chart's looking great. Like this is a very, very beautiful chart. I'm not gonna lie. And normally, I mean, you can even do, there we are, Elliott wave. You can actually do Elliott wave 1, 2, 3, 4, then your 5th wave up here. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. TA done. TA done. With that. My second pot of tea, so that's why I'm all hyped up. I'm all juiced up on caffeine and moon juice, right? Okay, let's get back to the chats. Yo, Chef Natron in the house, welcome. We got Tyler, the Corn Man. Yeah, we charted that. We ain't seen nothing. What's good, charting fam? What's up, bro? What up? WLD from Chef Natron. WorldCoin, is this the one where you scan your eyeball and they give you crypto? Is that what this is? Is that what WorldCoin is? Scan your eyeball, you get free crypto. Oh, 23.5%, 599, $784 million market cap. We have, I'd be careful about this, 130 million coins in circulation out of a 10 billion max. I've seen coins last bull run, similar situation, only have a couple million going into the bull run. And then when all the hype and everything, hype and hopium is flowing strong, that's when they start dumping their coins in and diluting the market because they're trying to get all that liquidity. So I would be careful. I don't know, maybe they have a scheduled unlock period. If they have a scheduled unlock period, ignore that, but I would figure out what the scheduled unlock period is. Can they unlock it whenever they want? Because only having 130 million coins in, then 10 billion max, that's giving me early Jasmy vibes right there. Very early Jasmy vibes. All-time high in this was 2 hours ago. Wow, 2 hours ago at 629. All-time low was 5 months ago at pretty much $1. Currently available on the following markets: OKX, MEXC, PointPay, never heard of that. Bit2Me, never heard of that. BitGet, Gate.io. Oh, it's available on Binance. Wow. Oh, look at that. Putting in some higher highs right now. We'll be looking at on a short-term time frame, so we get a little bit more price data to go off of. Wow, look at how overbought we are in WorldCoin right there. Off the charts in the red, man, up to 97. 97 with a hardcore deviation to the downside. We'll see. We'll see what's going on, but short term, obviously I would be calling for a pullback just from prior experience, probably back down to that 786. You can see back here that 786 acted pretty big as a resistance. So if anything, if we get topped out right here and it looks a little toppy right now, I'd be expecting to retrace them back down to that 786, which is at around 430. You know, that's a 30% retracement, but who knows? Maybe they came out with some alpha today that pumped the coin. I don't know. That's one thing you always want to look at. Is there a catalyst that is causing this pump, or is it just pumping because it felt like pumping, you know? Yo, Solority community strong in the chat today. What's up, fam? Let's go. Dust off that moon suit, man. Take it to the launder. We ready to rock and roll. Lordy to the moon. But yeah, WLD right now, I'm guessing you do futures, so I don't know if you can do futures on this, but not financial advice. I wouldn't be buying into it right now. It definitely looks like it wants to pull back. Even the indicators on the day chart right here, we're pretty toppy right here on the red, flashing red, saying, hey, it might be a good time to take some profit. Seeing a slight deviation. We're not really deviating right now, but we're not going straight up anymore. We're seeing a slight deviation there with being overbought on the R or WTX. Haven't gotten the sell signal yet, but we are pretty deep in the red. We usually know what follows after that, but a nice engulfing candle today. So I would say the best case scenario for WLD right now, if we do break out from this point, like if we do maintain above $6, would be the 1236 here at 785 before we see some sort of retracement. But right now, man, WorldCoin's looking good. And another thing to focus on here is this prior resistance area that started back in July of 2023. We ran right into it. So if I had to choose, I'd say WLD topped out. We would be seeing a retracement, probably back down to that 618 right here, at around that, what was that, $6 and something? Oh, that was $4.30. Yeah, I'm calling it $4.30 WLD for support, and then we'll assess the situation from that point on. Need some more tea, man. We're chugging today. The more tea I get, the more hyper I get, I guess. It's blueberry jasmine green tea. It's really good. It gets me really hyper though, and it makes me pee a lot. That's good. So there's quite a few people in here. So if you've been a part of my channel, you know I've been wearing this hat for quite a bit. I went over this earlier, but that's my old logo. I bought a new patch to go on here, but look at how big this effing patch is. Like, it doesn't even fit. It doesn't even fit. I ordered the wrong size, so now I have patches that don't. I even bought myself a baby bonk patch. I need to get me a Solority patch, right? They're Velcro, so see, I can just stick them on whatever I do videos. I can just pull one off and stick one on and do a video. But they are way too big. They're 4 inches. I guess I only needed 2.5 inches. That's what I get for not reading the description or doing my due diligence, right? Didn't read the fine print. Got liquidated when I ordered those, I guess. They pulled the rug on me. The KuCoin half on CRPT was back in October 2020. Old news. Okay, so it's old news. That's good to know. It's always good to have that information, and I wish they would update it on CoinGecko. Solo, here we go. Huge potential. Loving it. Listening to the devs and future project, not just meme coin. Dump coin. There's a merch page. You can get Solority hat or hoodie. Yeah, I've seen that. But I have a specific hat that I like to wear, and it's these kind of hats. I got a couple different ones because I was gonna put my logos on them. So I like my trucker flat bill hat, but the face of them is actually like really sturdy. You know, I got my camel one. I bought a couple. I was going to get all my own new merch going so I can wear videos, and then I got the patches, and then they're too big. So just have to reorder the patches a smaller size, I guess. I mean, I could put these on like a shirt or something and wear it. You know, get a designated shirt, but we'll see. Maybe I'll give them away on live streams or something. see an absolute shit coin? No, I'm just kidding. It's not a shit coin. But man, A0 hasn't been doing jack squat for me, dude. Not financial advice. I've been super bullish on A0 for a long time. I'm half tempted to just sell half my bag and put it in the baby bonk. Like, it's just not performing how I wanted it to. And this to me looks like a kind of double toppy. And I hate, you know it takes a lot for me to be bearish on Aleph 0, but man, this thing has just been not doing jack squat. I believe it's going to perform well in the bull run, but it's looking pretty double toppy right now, unfortunately. Indicators right now are looking bearish as well. You know, day chart, we're losing our bullish momentum. We've been losing it the last 4 days. RSI's not looking terrible. Sitting at 58. WTX isn't looking bad either. It's just, man, this thing is definitely testing my patience. You know, got rejected off the 618 right here in the short term again, putting in a lower high. So we're keeping an eye on it, man. At $1.28 right now. You know, A0 was my biggest holding until Baby Bonk started running. So I got in Baby Bonk really early. I got in Baby Bonk at 1.5 million market cap. And then that outran. So Baby Bonk is actually, I don't know if I should be telling you this, my largest portfolio holding. Not by design, it just happened to turn out that way. I can't turn my back on A0. I've been chilling it for years. I have solo. I have some solo. I got in solo when it was $35,000 market cap. Yeah, I got in solo 5 hours after it was listed. All I'm doing is holding on to that bag right now. But yeah, man, this A0 chart's not looking great. Hopefully that's the case. I mean, technically since January 30th, we've been bullish, higher high, higher lows. Hopefully that's the case there, but definitely trying my patience. And I really don't want to be bearish on A0, but it's trying me, man. Oh, you got in because of me? Nah, that's all because of you, man. All I did was share the coin. But yeah, we found that bad boy early. So what is pumping today? Do we have anything pumping today? Oh, the graph is, these AI coins are pumping. We got Fetch AI. See, Oasis, ApeCoin. Man, I don't even, ApeCoin sucks. ApeCoin's horrible. Helium, DYDX, Maker, DYDX again. Yep. But really, I've just been, you know, focusing on not getting distracted. As you've probably noticed, I haven't been making a whole lot of videos lately or anything like that because the market's kind of slow right now. And I don't want to get distracted by looking at a bunch of different coins. You know, once the market picks back up and, you know, the community gets more active, not you guys as the community, but people get more active into crypto. Obviously, I'll be pumping out a lot more videos, but as of right now, I'm just, you know, kind of sitting back, taking a little break from the charts, the calm before the storm, just making my game plan, sticking to it. That's the biggest thing, guys. Make a game plan, stick to it. You probably heard that a million times, but it's true. I mean, when I first got into crypto, I got in the Safe Moon I put $250 in the Safe Moon and I rode that bad boy up to $35,000. And I didn't have a plan, and I rode that bad boy down so far before I got out. If I would have had a plan, oh, this is loud. If I would have had a plan in place, I would have been able to take some profit from there. But I was inexperienced at the time. But still, it's always nice to have a plan and follow it. Always follow it. I have my plan set in place, and when I hit my number, I'm out. I'm out. What do you think of Solana Sol trying to keep some in that bag along with Solo? I think going to hit 500. Nice. You got in the mega early on Solo. Yep. Solana, I hold a bag of Solana too. We got Solana at 13 and 8. I don't want to brag, but if you've been a part of the Discord, man, the bear market was rough. And if it wasn't for the Discord community, because, you know, the channel wasn't that active, during the bear market. Of course, views were magged down and everything like that. If it wasn't for the Discord community, man, I don't even know if I would still be in crypto right now. We all stuck together strong through that bear market. It was rough. I mean, we made some money, but man, it was rough. But yeah, there was a select few of us from the Discord who said, hey, ride or die, and we bought right here. And I still have all mine sitting in my ledger. We got lucky there. But yeah, Solana right now, I think Solana is easily going to be smashing through its all-time high. Easily smashing through its all-time high. So the all-time high, I think, is like 400 and something, or right? No, 259. We're only down 56% from that all-time high, which if you think about it, a lot of coins are still down to the 85 to 90% from their all-time highs, and they're going to put new all-time highs in, right? And they're going to hit new all-time highs. So if you think about it, you're heading into a bull run here. We're not even in the parabolic phase of the bull run, and you're only down 56% from your all-time high, correct? So Solana only being down 56% before we hit the absolute parabolic phase. This thing, I think, can easily hit 500 bucks plus. I've heard people call for like 2,000, which is absolutely stretching it. I wouldn't be surprised if we went up to around $750 to $800 for Solana. And I know that sounds crazy, but if you've never been a part of a bull run before, it's absolutely insane and coins absolutely pump. You know, I was thinking, you know, that you have the 1, 2, 3, 6 area right here at around above your all-time high. From your all-time low to your all-time high, if you go off fibs, which you can see Solana does respect its fibs. You have the 236 got rejected. We went up to the 0.5, got rejected. Went up to the 618, held the support. Went up here, got rejected right down the 618. So it's been following and respecting these fibs. So the next main fib resistance obviously is the all-time high, and then after that you have the 1,000. You have the 1,236 at around $1,000, which who knows? I'm not going to say it's not impossible for Solana to hit $1,000. Technically speaking, according to the indicators, it is possible. But that would be an extremely high market cap, so we'll have to see. But as long as people are still doing meme coins on it, if the meme coin hype dies on Solana, then we'll have to reassess. Because the meme coins right now are the real reason that Solana's been running. So as long as the meme coin hype doesn't progress to another chain and get off of Solana, then who knows? The sky's the limit, right? Curved bill or no bill? No, it's not a curved bill. It's a flat bill. Right here. This is what it is. I don't know if you can see it. Oh. It's Richardson flat bill snapback. These are my favorite hats. I got like 5 of them. All different kinds. Shorty on BTC, can you have him solo? Yo, chef, what's up, Strega? Pancake? What's a pancake? Did Grizz say something about pancakes? Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So what are we looking at now? We looked at Solana. What else has been pumping? Oh man, the graph is ripping. The graph is ripping, up 22% today. Ooh, this is actually really bullish, guys. You guys finally broke above this resistance area that has been major since 2022. May 2022, we smashed it. So I dare to say that GRT is getting ready to run. I mean, we broke out of our downtrend that we've been in since May of 2021, but obviously we had to contend with this prior resistance area that held us down since May of 2022. We got rejected from it. What was that? Middle of January right here. We came through and we just smashed through it. So that's bullish, guys. As long as we maintain above this. So we have to stay above 23 cents in order for GRT to maintain this bullish momentum. So that's looking pretty good there. And then if you draw the fib off the high to the low, yeah, there you go. That 382 is going to be key. Are we above that right now? Oh no, we're right on it. Yeah, that 382 area is going to be key, around 24, 25 cents for GRT. keep an eye on that. If you get rejected from that, you're going to see a pullback because that's a very critical resistance area on the Fibonacci. And I would say if you got rejected from that area on GRT, it'd probably be a pullback back down to the 786 at 20 cents or the 618. So we'll see. GRT is trying to do it. It's trying to do it. I mean, you guys pretty much went straight up. Look at that huge engulfing candle you had today on the MACD. That's huge, guys. That's big. RSI still has room to run as well. We'll see. You guys are trying to do it. We'll see if it succeeds. Yo, Rising Sun in the house. What's up, brother? Terry Jones, what's up? Let's go solo. Solo to the moon, man. Oh, Chef did. Oh, you kids and your pancake. I missed that. I don't know how I did it, how I missed that. That's hilarious. Well, it's not totally flat. There's a very, very small curve there. See? There's a very small curve there. Because, I mean, I got to block the sun on some sides, right? So, not completely pancake, but pretty dang close. Yo, so what is pumping here? Man, that solo chart does look good. I'm not just saying that because I'm in solo. I'm saying it because it actually does look very strong right now. Possible 30x off of that. Ooh-wee. Let's see. What else has been pumping here? What else has been pumping on Solana? What else have we been looking at? We already went over Simba. We already went over Simba a little earlier. Yes, I did. Old school. Look at all these shit coins, all on Solana. 99% of them are rugs. KFC Corporation, rug. We don't want to break below this. We break below this, GG. 1 hour time frame. Yeah, we're not looking bad. We're riding right on it. They need to drop some massive alpha. We need to start rallying. Otherwise, it's capitulating back down here, the low, and I don't want that, man. Indicators aren't looking bad. I mean, there's only one indicator, which is the MACD. But we'll see. We'll see. You know what we haven't looked at in a while? Doge chain. Because I've been making Doge videos, and Doge looks like it's about ready to rip ass. And with that, Doge chain is going to follow. And we've compared this numerous times, but if you're new to the channel, I just want to show you the comparison of Doge chain to Dogecoin. So Dogecoin is orange and Doge chain is the red and green, right? Look at the similarities of the two. So what Doge chain does is Doge chain provides utility for Dogecoin. You're able to build games, DeFi, and NFTs and stuff on top of Dogecoin with Doge chain. So I think Doge chain can easily go to 5 cents, which is a pretty big run from where we're currently at. We're at 0.0006. I've been bullish on Doge chain for, I'd say, about a year now. Yeah, we're currently up 1.8% at 0.0006. Currently available on the following markets for you guys that don't know: KuCoin, Mexi, Gate.io, Bitmart. And if you go to their website, I just want to show you guys, we've done this numerous times, but it's always fun to double check. So Doge chain provides NFT games and DeFi for Dogecoin users. So it's pretty cool. It provides utility for Dogecoin. So instead of Dogecoin just being a meme payment coin, you can actually build upon it now. And Doge chain actually has its own ecosystem. You can actually go on, here, let's open this up. You actually go and buy meme coins that exist on top of Doge chain, which exist on top of Dogecoin. So it's like some Inception stuff, man. It's like a meme coin on top of a meme coin on top of a meme coin. It's kind of crazy. Let's see. So there is Doge chain. I just have to find it over here on the left-hand side. Where's it at? I wish it was in alphabetical order. Let's go Doge chain. Kibble swap. I know it's here somewhere. I'm probably missing it. Let's see. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Oh, there it is. Doge chain. So see, there's meme coins on top of Doge chain as well. So one of these coins is Omnom. We've gone over Omnom in the past before. There's 65,000 liquidity with $746,000 market cap. This is, I put a very small amount in here, money that I don't care if I lose, right? So Omnom is a meme coin on top of Doge chain, and Doge chain is a meme coin on top of Dogecoin, right? So when Doge chain runs, or when Dogecoin runs, Doge chain is going to run. When Doge chain runs, obviously the meme coins on top of Doge chain are going to run as well. And you can see the similarities here. So this is Omnom right now. Look at the chart pattern, and then we go back to Doge chain. Look at this chart pattern. They look very, very similar, very, very identical. But the thing is, these coins have a lot smaller market cap and a lot smaller liquidity, which makes the possibility for larger pumps, larger gains possible. Higher risk though, so higher risk, higher reward. But I am in some, oh, I just swallowed some spit the wrong tube. So there are meme coins on top of Dogecoin that I do think will make some pretty big runs as well. And I think Omnom is going to be one of them. So you can actually sort that by liquidity as well. You can see obviously Dogecoin has pretty high liquidity on there. Other than that, man, there's not a whole lot of crazy high meme coins on Dogecoin that have a ton of liquidity. For an example, you can see Omnom outside of Dogecoin is the highest meme coin on Dogecoin. It only has a $746,000 market cap. Kind of nuts, right? Then you have some like Eve Munch Love that has a $30 million market cap. You have Yodi, which has a $4.6 million market cap. You have Zen. So there are other meme coins on top of Dogecoin. So I do like to dabble in the Dogecoin ecosystem, because I know I've been talking about Sui ecosystem, but I do like the Dogecoin ecosystem as well, because I do strongly believe Dogecoin will run. And if you're a believer in Dogecoin, I don't see why you wouldn't believe in Dogecoin. It provides utility for Dogecoin. So there's my rant about that, man. But Dogecoin will run when Dogecoin runs, and all the coins on top of Dogecoin will run when Dogecoin runs. We're getting juiced up today, boys. We're getting juiced up today. This is tea, by the way. It's just tea. Yo, we've been streaming for an hour already? Holy fucking moly. So what are we looking at today, guys? What do you guys want to look at? We got 11 people in here. Big turnout. Honestly, I hardly have anyone tune into the live streams, but it's great to have the at least have some people tune in, right? Maybe that'll change during the bull run hype. Oh boy, Shibinu sucks. Ethereum Classic juices up. Good talk. Ethereum Classic might not be a bad play. ETC. Yeah, Ethereum Classic was looking strong too. The crazy part is Ethereum Classic's actually available on Robinhood. Ethereum Classic is available on Robinhood. We've broken out of our bear market downtrend. I actually broke out October 2023. Yeah, I think Ethereum Classic's going to go to 200 bucks plus this bull run. I mean, the 1618's all the way up here at 2,250. I don't think it's going to go up that high. I don't think it's going to go up that high at all. But the thing is, Ethereum Classic does have a small supply. I mean, there's only 143 million coins in circulation. But yeah, the thing is, this is available on Robinhood as well. So when you get the new crypto investors that don't feel comfortable exchanges, the ones that play around in stocks, they'll most likely buy, you know, coins that are available on Robinhood. And this is one of those coins, right? Am I wrong? I could be wrong. Paul says solo. Is solo running now? This solo to the moon, right? Now we're up 0.37% today. Oh, it's not the right. Whoops. Oh, we're down now. So it looks like I talk about solo and we capitulate. Now we're gearing up, guys. Hey, look at, we got some whales buying in right here. 1 hour ago, a whale bought in. An hour ago, somebody sold. 33 minutes ago, someone bought in. 23 minutes ago, somebody bought in. Slowly but surely. Oh, GME, let's see. Yeah, Jeff says GME too. Wow, is this still going? Oh boy, that's nasty. Yeah, this thing's on its last leg, bud. Let's see. We held up there at the support, which is critical. I mean, yeah. I mean, technically speaking, you broke out of the downtrend. Yeah, you broke out of the downtrend that you've been in since February 6th. Yo, hang on. Yeah, GME right now, as long as it's not a scam, it broke out of its downtrend that it's been in since its all-time high. Even the 1 hour's bullish, 4 hours bullish. Top to the bottom right there, you're smacking right in that 236. So keep an eye on that 236. If GME breaks above that 236, it's going to start moving hard. That 236 is approximately at 3,400 micro pennies. So if we break above that, man, GME's going to start moving. So hopefully this isn't a fake out, but it's looking good. It's looking good. 1 hour's looking strong, 4 hours looking strong, day chart, not enough information. So that's gonna be the moon line right there. You get above that that 3-4, man, we're gonna see some very nice movement to the upside. Yeah, that's a possible 68% move to the upside right there. Let's go. Does that mean AMC is bull? I heard AMC rugged, but I mean, people say things rug all the time. So if GME just found support, does that mean that AMC found support? It has not. Yo, but didn't we go over this before, that GME runs, then AMC follows it? So do you think it's a good gamble to get into AMC right now? Like, do you think AMC is going to follow GME on the breakout? Because AMC hasn't broke out yet. And if I'm not mistaken, they run together. And this only has a $683 million market cap. The other one GME has 21 million. This has 120K liquidity, or liquidity locked as well. I think Chef's watching on a delay. Yeah, this looks very, very similar to AMC, but AMC hasn't broke out yet. Let's see if we can overlay it. Deck screener. Does deck screener allow you to overlay? No, deck screener does not allow you to overlay. That sucks. I want to overlay AMC on top of GME, and you can't really do it on here. Yeah, I don't think you can do it on here. No, you don't have enough information. Oh, Solordi fam coming through. We got the community turning up big today in the live stream. Welcome, guys. Solordi to the moon. Yeah, so GME broke out. I'm interested in seeing this. Like, do we take a flyer on AMC? Do we take a flyer on AMC because GME broke out? I mean, even the indicators look the same. We have the MACD that was about ready to flip bearish, but we have an engulfing candle right now. GME had the exact same situation here. I'm curious because this only has a $681 million market cap, and it's a 15x back to the high. 15x back to the high for AMC, but GME has a $21.8 million market cap. $21.8 million market cap and only a 2x back to the high. So the risk and reward, there's more risk but more reward on AMC than GME. So do we take a flyer on AMC and just put a couple bucks in there and see if it runs? I don't think that'd be a bad play, non-financial advice. Yeah. As long as it breaks out, what do the fibs look like? Yeah, it'd probably run to that 618 because you see the powerful resist, or it was major support at that 618 back here before we broke it. Be a breakout, then a run up to the 618 around 0018, back test, then to infinity and beyond. Yeah, not a bad play. I mean, look at this, buys coming in constantly here. Someone just sold $1,000 of it. People are buying 9 cents. Oh, those are bots. I'll buy 9 cents. I'll buy 9 cents, 56 cents. Someone bought 2. Someone bought $100 a minute ago. A whale. Bob CPC bought it. Good old Bob. So Lyra, I think Lyra rugged. Yeah, Lyra rugged, man. $52,000 market cap, $17,000 in liquidity. Uh-oh, it's not loading. Am I still live? GG. GG. 52,000 with 17K liquidity. I think one of their devs went AWOL. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, one of the devs for Lyra went AWOL and they posted some sort of scam link. But I mean, it has to bottom here, otherwise it's done. Absolutely wrecked. 36x back to the high. Let's see, they active on their Twitter. Oops. 29 February. Oh, they haven't posted in 3 days. They were posting a couple every day, but now they're not posting any. GG. GG. Wen. Good old Wen. Who got their Wen airdrop? Look at that bad boy. Look at that V-shaped bottom on Wen. Look at that V-shaped bottom. If you would have bought on the 11th of February, man, you'd be up a whopping almost 2x. So this is that free airdrop that everybody got. Well, everybody that knew about it. Man, look at us smashing into that 618 right now. That's the day chart. Let's get a little bit more movement going on here. Yo, we're about ready to make that 618 toast. We got a nice symmetrical triangle coming in. We got our flagpole right here. We get our breakout. This bad boy is going to 1236 area at around 0029. I would have to be bullish on this, man. As long as that 618 doesn't just snuff us out. As long as we don't get snuffed out by that 618, we're going to go to the length of that flagpole. This is technically considered a bullish pattern, bull flag, a continuation pattern. You can call it whatever you want. But what it is it's technically a continuation pattern. You come in from the bottom right, then you consolidate around technical area or around a symmetrical triangle. And then once you back test it, you normally break out the length of the flagpole, which would bring us up to that 1236 here around 0027. So as long as that 618 doesn't snuff us out, we're good to go. We're ready for liftoff. Looks like we got a nice double bottom that came in here on the WTX as well. So hopefully that's a double bottom that reverses us to the upside. Also looks like the RSI is trying to form a double bottom as well. So hopefully that's a nice reversal to the upside. You know, W's are bullish in crypto, M's are bearish. Just remember that. W's are bullish, M's are bearish. So yeah, I'd have to be bullish on Wen. Still holding my win, picked up a little more. Well, that's a good play, brother. Not financial advice. That was a good play because this thing's about ready to go back to initial coin launch high, possibly higher. Wasai says dragon. I've been hearing about dragon. Which one is it though? There's so many dragons because you know it's the year of the dragon. I'm assuming you're talking about this one, right? Dragon coin. I saw this. Yeah, GG. Whole 741,000 market cap, 106,000 liquidity. MACD on there. Whoa, MACD's not looking bad. RSI. Yo, CC fam. What's up, Skadan? What's good? What's good? What's poppin'? Welcome to Double C's live stream. That's why I'm gonna start calling myself Double C in the house. No, I'm just kidding. That is not going to happen. Yeah, Dragon right now, hopefully this is the bottom right here because you've been consolidating for quite a while. I mean, you've tested this area out quite a bit, all the way back in December 2023. You've been testing it throughout 2024 before you went absolutely nuclear. And then you got a double top that came in. You got a one top, two top, and completely capitulated back down here. I don't follow the community or anything like this. This has been out for 1 month and 29 days, so pretty much 2 months right now. So as long as the community is active, I don't think it would be a bad play. But let's actually check the community out. Let's check the website. Double C is good. Yeah. Dragon coin, the most memorable coin in existence. The dogs have had their day. It's time for Dragon. Wow, Dragon coin is tired of watching everyone play hot potato with its endless derivatives. Shiba, Cum, GME, Elon, Kishu, Turbo, Ass, Floki, Moon, Inu. The Enos have had their day. It's time for the most. Wow. How to buy. Okay. So that's their website. See how active they are on Twitter. That's one of the key things I look at is activity. Are they posting 1 time a day? Are they posting 2 times a day? Are they posting 1 time a week? Stuff like that. So they posted 12 hours ago, 17th, January 7th, February 7th. So yeah, they've been posting quite actively on here. So they're pretty active. I'm not going to open my Telegram. I opened my Telegram last time and people started spamming. They saw who I followed. I got exposed. But I mean, as long as they're, what did they? I didn't even see what they were posting on here. That's slowly. Hey, so let's go. Charting candles. Sunday fun day. Twitter. What was I looking at here? What are they even posting about on Twitter? 12 hours ago. If you have invested $50 in SHIB in November 2020, you'd be a multi-millionaire now. Back in November 28th, 2020, it was the lowest, which means you could have purchased blah 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 SHIB. Fast forward 2018. Happy New Year. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't go back to its all-time high. As long as they're still continuing to push. Baby Bonk. We looked at Baby Bonk a couple times, but I've been keeping a close eye on it because they actually have their AMA right now. I don't know if it's over or not yet, but if you go to their Twitter right now, their AMA is already over. So they had an AMA today. It looks like we're not going to play. I just want to see how long it was. Ended 14 minutes ago. So they had an hour-long AMA. I'm going to listen to that after the stream. So we're going to see what that's about. So if you're a Baby Bonk holder, definitely listen to these AMAs. I'm surprised they didn't pump the price because we're actually at a very critical price area for Baby Bonk right here. We had the consolidation, we had the downtrend breakout. Now we're trying to confirm it. You know, you have your breakout, you come back down to test that prior resistance, flip support, and then if it holds, that's when you go to the moon. And we're currently on that testing phase right now, so we don't want to break below this. If we do, it's GG. It's always scary when you're back testing or confirming. I just kind of ignore it because I don't want to look at it. But yeah, we have to hold this support. If we hold them, we're going to be looking very, very healthy. So God First says, can you do X swap? Yeah, let's take a look at X swap. Whoa. Dyslexia kicked in there. I'm guessing I probably have to look at it on deck screen. Or what is this? What is this? Oh boy. So I'm guessing you're talking about, which one are you talking about? You're talking about XSwap on Binance or XSwap on Ethereum? Because the XSwap on Binance has $9.3 million liquidity. Oh no, that one was created 3 days ago. This was created 3 years, 4 months ago. I'm not sure which one you're asking about. Yeah, if you're talking about this one, it's a rug. So if you can provide me with the ticker name, I can try to look into it. What up, CC? Think SHX correction to, I can't see because there's a heart in the way. SHX and 007 on BitTrue served as correction. I still think, unfortunately, I think SCH still has a little bit more downwards movement to go. I know we wicked down there. And you said on what? On BitTrue? Is it even on BitTrue? I see Bittrex, Bitmark, and Gate.io. Oh shoot. Gate.io. Oh no, hang on. Yeah. Yeah. I would say yes it did. That would be it right there. You said 0075, that wicked down to 00. Yep. That is the completion of the correction right there. Not financial advice. And we actually just flipped bullish on the coin too. MACD flipped from bearish to bullish. RSI's tailing back up. WTX tailing back up. So yeah. Yep, I would say that correction definitely did serve as the correction. And now we can go by this fib right here, which would be currently contending with the 786 right now. So as long as we break above that 786, which I do think it's going to happen, I wouldn't be surprised if the next run up high for SHX is up here at around, you know, that 002 or possibly even higher. So yeah, the correction definitely did happen, and definitely yeah. Yep. That was a good call. Good observation right there. Good observation right there. Yeah, this thing's be putting in another new all-time high, I think, right? SHX. Oh, come on. SHX. Yeah, well, no. All-time high was 3 years ago at 5 cents. Yeah, it did correct quickly, didn't it? Hey man, it was a healthy correction. Allowed your indicators to cool off. 4 hours allowed your indicators to cool off. Day chart, however, still is slightly bearish, but hopefully it's going to be similar to back here. Hopefully it's something similar back in December 2023, where we were getting sell signals still, but the price was going up. You see, we're getting sell signals, but the price was still going up. Hopefully that's the case, because the day chart is still showing, hey, lighter engulfing candles, but that doesn't mean you can't go like this and go back bullish again. You know, similar to something what you did right here. Yeah, I'd be keeping an eye on that for sure. Solo crazy. Our top holders came from CC. Happy Sunday, LFG. Big partnerships coming up with Solana leadership role. No more memes, no more rugs. We're going game shift, getting deal with SD. Wow, that's awesome. How do side tokens work? Token 2022 with tags. Side tokens as of for what? Like side tokens for Solidity? That's up to their devs. They should make like a, not financial advice, but they should make like a They should make like a baby sorority, like a baby solo on, you know, there's a new, what's it called? On Solana, there's a new, oh shit, what's it called? Like something 2022 where you can actually have a taxable, coin on top of Solana, right? So what it would do is every buy, every sell, it would collect a tax and it would go into a marketing wallet. Or for example, if I don't know how, if there was a baby solo or something, they could do every buy, every sell goes into a marketing wallet, or part of it goes into a marketing wallet, part of it goes into a wallet to fund the game. I don't know, however they want to do it. It's just a way to generate income for marketing and other development. Yeah, like print. Yeah, just like print. Exactly like print. Yeah, they could make like a baby solo, baby sorority, and make that taxable, and then use those taxes for. I mean, look, yeah, just like sorority, because just like print. Print is a reflection coin, though. Print is a reflection coin, but there's a ton of different things you can do with taxable coins. A ton. That's not up to me. That's up to them. For example, let me see. Hang on. Here was an example of a coin that I was looking at. For example, this had a 10% tax on the coin, right? So when like a 10% tax, so there was 10% tax when you bought, 10% tax when you sold. 5% of that tax was reflected back to the holders. 1% of that tax went into development, 1% of that tax went into marketing, and then 3% of that tax went into LP injection, which when they sell, money goes back into the LP, which keeps the LP healthy and keeps the coin from pumping. Like, I think for a reflection coin or a tax coin, this is a perfect setup right here. Perfect setup. Definitely, if you're doing reflections, you know, 5% reflection back to the holders, which would entice them to hold, right? Because the more coins you hold, the larger reflection you get. For example, if you own 1% of the supply and there was a 10% tax, right? And say there was $1 million of volume that day, 10% of $1 million is 10% of $1 million is 100,000. So $100,000 would have been collected as taxes. And then if you owned 1% of that, you would get what, 1%? Oh man, I'm trying to do math on the spot here. It's hard. I think that would be like $1,000. You get $1,000 a day off $1 million of volume off reflections. It's crazy. So I think this is the perfect setup for a reflection coin right here. LP injection, reflection, then you have your development and marketing. Yo, Flip Coins, $4.99. GG. Welcome, Flip Coins. I appreciate that super chat, brother. Thanks for supporting the channel. Much appreciated. Check Ordi, please. Yeah, we can look at Ordi. Thanks for the super chat. Yeah, but I think a baby solo would do good, but they have to find some sort of use for it. Only 1 million volume a day with one on the snipe. 1K LP pool costs 10K alone. Yo, look at this consolidate. This is what you're talking about, right? Ordi swap. Yeah, this is the right coin, right? No, 68.42. This is not the right coin. Why am I having a brain fart here? It's available on OKX, Gate.io, MEXC. So that was it, but this says $68. And when I go to the MEXC, oh, that's Ordi swap. I don't want Ordi swap. Oh, here we go. Ordi chain. I'm guessing you're talking about this one, right, Ordy? So this coin right here is not looking bad. The day chart is looking kind of bearish though. If you look at the day chart right here, we're losing our bullish momentum on the MACD. RSI is deviating down with the WTX tailing down as well. Then if you draw the lifelong fib top to the bottom, you're getting rejected off that 618. So as long as you stay below the 618, you're not technically bullish yet. What I would be expecting here on the day chart is probably a continual correction, possibly back down to around $64. It's not a very large correction from where we're at, 'cause we're currently at 68, but you can see the powerful support area at around that $64 range. ORAI, man, I can't find ORAI. Not even doing the right coin, man. I swear it's just T in here. I swear it's just T in here. There we go. I knew I'd find it eventually, right? Ori chain up 14.2, 833, $130 million market cap with a max supply of 19 million coins and a circulating supply of 15. So majority of the coins are in circulation, which is fantastic. All-time high was 3 years ago at 105. All-time low was 1 year ago. 105. Holy crap. I'm guessing, yeah, they put a lot more coins in circulation. When it was $105, the market cap was only 75 million. And right now the price is 833 and the market cap's at 130 million. So yeah, they put more coins in circulation, which doesn't mean we can't re-reach that all-time high price. It's just going to take a lot more buying power to get there. Now this coin is currently available on the following exchanges: BitGet, KuCoin, OrdDex, Pancake, Gate.io, ORD. Man, I am feeling juiced up off this tea, guys. Probably should cut back on the caffeine. I drink like 2 of them a day. Okay, good old Cook. Ooh, not a whole lot of data on there. How long is this coin about? Yeah, we need to find one that has a lot more data, which would probably be like a BitGet or KuCoin, right? Yeah, there we go. So Fib, top to the bottom right here, are you above that? Are you above the 7.8? Yeah, you're above the 786 right now. So that's already a bullish thing within itself. We have the MACD here, very, very large engulfing candle today on the MACD, showing strength with the RSI not deviating up, surprisingly. So there's kind of a deviation between the MACD and the RSI right now, with the RSI going down and the MACD going up. WTX is in the red. We haven't gotten a sell signal yet either. So what I would be keeping a close eye on for ORI, not Ordi, or Ore, whatever this is called, double CC. 21 months. Holy crap. 21 months, Jeff. That's nuts. The longest member of the channel. So Ori right now really needs to break above this resistance here, because if not, it's gonna be a double top. So I'd be keeping an eye on around 850. I would say $8.50 is your breakout point. If we do get rejected at 850, that would be a double top for Ori, and we'd see probably a drop back down to the 786 area. Now indicators, yes, they're a little high right now, but they still have juice backed up behind it. It shows with the RSI not being overbought and the WTX not being flashing red yet. So I would be keeping an eye on 850. That is the possible rejection point. And as you can see, that's kind of where it came out here on BitGet, around that 850, 875 range. So that's currently what I'd be keeping an eye out for Ori. Or how the hell do you even say this coin? And then if you want to look, we need to find one that possibly has even more back data on it. Yeah, right here. This is the chart we wanted right here. And then you do the lifelong fib from the top to the bottom. We are currently consolidating above that 0.5. So yeah, I'd be keeping an eye on around that $8.50 to $9 range. If that gets rejected, that would be a double top. Because if we draw a horizontal line at around that 0.5 area, you can see throughout the past history of this coin, it's had pretty heavy price volatility around that price range. So I'd be keeping an eye on that, you know, $9 or so. And then if we get rejected from that, that would be a double top on Ori. I mean, since we bottomed here in November 2022, I mean, we have been bullish. We haven't had a chance to put in a new all-time high yet. So I know I've been kind of rambling on there, but we'll see. We shall see. What happens? Chicago crypto. What's more worth it for market cap? Funds for sex or second LP token? Need two calculations. Second token needs marketing too, though. Well, it depends. Every time a coin gets listed on a sex, it dumps at first, and I say that from experience. It depends on what they want to do. Like, do they want to build their brand up with around one coin? Do they want to build their brand up around two coins? And you really don't need to have a lot of marketing for the second coin, because the second coin's going to bring in its own money for marketing. Just continue what you're doing with the first coin, and then with the second coin, use the marketing that you get off the LP to market that coin, right? Only 1 million volume will be day one on Snipe. 1K LP pool costs 10K alone. Yo, Chef Natron coming in big with the super chat. I appreciate it, brother. Supporting even though the hack unwavering. We even through the hack. What got hacked? I'm confused. You my boy, double CC. What is that? It's like CC. CC. No, I'm not even gonna try. That looks like little crab claws. I don't even know. That was horrible. We'll have to edit that out. Oh boy. I almost drank another whole pot of tea. Someone needs to cut me off. Someone needs to cut me off. MAVIA. Whoa. Heroes of Mava. Is this a new coin? It is. It is approximately February 6th. Came out February 6th. Okay. And it got instantly listed. Well, we're going to look at it on MEXC because I don't even use KuCoin. I rarely use MEXC now. It's looking a little toppy. Heroes of Mava is looking a little toppy here, but you know, with these new coins, it's very hard to do TA. There's not any past data to go off of. Yeah, there's no past data to go off of. So what I'd be looking for here for Heroes of Mava is possible retracing back down to the 786. Your MACD is looking like it's losing its bullish momentum. It has the last 8 hours. Your RSI is looking a little high as well, starting to deviate back down. I would be keeping an eye on this RSI uptrend currently forming here. Yes, it's only touching 2 spots right now, but we could be working on creating that third touch right there before we started rallying up. We got a sell signal here on the 4-hour time frame. Last time we got a sell signal was back here. We did see a slight correction. So for the Heroes of Mava, I would be looking for a correction back down to the 786 at around $8, and then a possible move up to the 1236 area. I have no idea what this coin is, but it sounds like a gaming coin. Is it a gaming coin? Let's see. Uh-oh, video exposed. Command your army to victory, build your base, grow your army, and earn ruby by conquering enemy bases. Is this like Clash of Whoa, this is like Clash of Clans. Hang on. The quality of the video isn't that good, but I kind of want to see what this is about. Yo, I'm a gamer. Let's see what this is about. Explore Heroes of Mava. We are on a mission to bring Web3 mobile gaming to masses. Explore. So it's just like Clash of Clans. Build your base, battle, trade. This is an exact copy of Clash of Clans. Is this playable yet? That's the thing. There's so many games out saying, hey, our game's gonna be the best, and 99% of them don't even launch. So is this game even out yet? That's the question. Build base to defend against, lead, upgrade bases. Where's their roadmap? Oh, wow. Can you actually download it? Your channel. $2022. So this game, I wonder if this game is actually out. Dude, I was OP in Clash of Clans, man. I maxed everything out. I haven't played it in about 9 years. Yo, I like it. I like it. This is a good find. $10 a coin, 293 million market cap, only 30 million circulation. Yeah, man. Might not be a bad play, especially if it's actually playable right now. For sure. For sure. And it just launched too this month. Who knows? You know, sometimes new coins have a big pump and then a dump, and then wait for that dump to get in and just buy up a shit ton. But okay. But with that, guys, I am going to have to end the live stream. My son is awake, so I have to go do that. I do appreciate everybody tuning into the live stream. Like I mentioned, I haven't been uploading a lot of videos lately. Just kind of focusing and dialing into my routine, you know, making sure I'm not getting distracted. Once the market and everything starts picking back up, we will be getting back to, you know, daily videos, multiple videos. But as of right now, you know, we're going to stick with the live stream and the 1 to 3 videos a day or every other day until the market starts running and people start flooding in. So with that, guys, I appreciate everybody tuning into the live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys are having a great Sunday. And I'll catch you guys next time on the live stream at Charting Crypto. Thank you, everybody.